What's up, world? Let me tell you about this beard growth oil I got from 12 tribes on Earth. 8 ounces of oily goodness with a nozzle that prevents sprays and spills, and soft ingredients that make it perfect addition to anyone's morning routine. From coconut to castor, all these oils are hand chosen. After using this herbal blend, the biggest thing I noticed is how soft and how strong my hair was, and how good I feel. Pick up your bottle today and make your beard the star of the show.
Gentlemen, Donald Trump is going to vet all 55 million visa holders in this country. Something that should have been done long before they stepped foot in America and that the Biden administration failed to do. All they did was open up the floodgate and let any and everybody come in unvetted. Well, look like Donald Trump is going to get around to doing this, and anybody in violation, their visas will be revoked. So look like he is prepared to do this long process because vetting 55 million people, that's going to take some time. That is definitely not something you can do in a short period of time. But it'll be interesting to see how he will be doing this whole process. So people that might have slipped in here that should not be here at all because of a criminal background or other issues that may have going on, gang activity, those people will be out of here. They will be out. And he doesn't care if they got a legitimate visa. So, y'all, let's get into this story. Democrats alarmed over new data showing voters fleeing to GOP. Democrats are sounding the alarm on new data showing they are losing voters to Republicans across the country. A devastating New York Times report Wednesday showed that of the 30 states that maintain voter registration records by political party, Democrats fell behind Republicans in all of them between the 2020 and 2024 elections. In total, Republicans added up to 4.5 million voters compared to Democrats, creating a huge hole that could set Democrats back for years. I think it should be an alarm for the party. Democratic strategist Eddie Vail. I think it's a real problem. The data comes as Democrats struggle to figure out how to get out of the political wilderness after losing the presidency to Donald Trump and control of both chambers of Congress to the GOP California Governor Gavin Newsom, D, has found traction with attacks on Trump, mimicking the president on social media and energizing many in his party. But the Democratic brand itself has taken a number of big hits, and the New York Times data is just the latest point suggesting the party has lost its way. Vail noted a span of voters, including people of different races and ages, were abandoning the party, according to the Times reporting. He said his worry is that all of these different kinds of voters feel like the Democratic Party left them. They all shared the broader fact that they are working class and not feeling like we were talking to them or actually going to help them. So that needs to be fixed, he said. Another Democratic strategist found the report disheartening at a time when Democrats are feeling rudderless and leaderless and lacking a coherent message for voters. Two things need to happen for Trump's political movement to fail. Trump and MAGA popularity plummets, and Democrats' brand popularity rises, the strategist said. The former is happening, but not the latter. You have to have something clear to offer an alternative vision, the strategist added. The voter registration lag is directly related to this because the Democratic brand is flat. It's one of the reasons why the most successful Democrats in this environment run against both parties. Democrats have been feeling dejected since their devastating defeat in November, when they lost control of not just the presidency, but the House and the Senate. the latter of which they had previously controlled. Recent polls show Democrats view their party as weak. An Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs research poll in July revealed that about 1 in 5 Democrats described their party in a positive light. And a poll by the Democratic super PAC Unite the Country obtained by The Hill last month showed that voters perceived the Democratic Party as out of touch, woke, and weak. The struggle to connect with voters has been a running theme for months, with even Democrats acknowledging that they have yet to put forward a compelling message. At the same time, Vail cautioned that the Democratic Party should not simply mend what's broken. It has to be forward-looking. We need to make sure that while we fix it, we don't only fight the last war and not be attuned to things possibly changing again, Vail said, because we have already seen in a lot of polling that younger people, Latino and African American men, are souring on Trump, and that can be something that can be the leading edge of winning them back registration-wise. In the end, Democratic strategist Anthony Coley said, the numbers amount to trust with voters and a larger problem with the Democratic brand. Voters have run away from the party for a variety of reasons, but trust, or the lack of it, tops the list, Coley said. Too many voters just don't trust the Democratic Party to deliver on issues they care about.
Sounds good to me. Maybe we can finally get rid of these imported haters, 'cause we sure don't need them here. They can go and carry their behinds right back home, 'cause we don't need any more people giving us friction when we've been dealing with it our entire lives. So, kudos to Donald Trump for this one. I may not agree with you on everything, but on this one, vetting these people, it definitely needs to be done. Nobody should step on the soil here unless they are vetted. Joe Biden did everything ass backwards. It's let them in now and find out about them later. No, well, that you see where that's gotten us, right? That's why there's so many haters in the land, because of the way Joe Biden did things. So now some of these people can be weeded out and thrown back to their countries. So, y'all, tell me what you think about what Donald Trump will be doing, vetting 55 million visa holders that are currently in the country. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.